All right, I'm on my way to the local dealership this morning, Apple State Power Sports in Yakima, Washington. I got a call yesterday. They got one of the new 2025 Harley Street Glides in, and it is Midnight Firestorm. That's the paint scheme with the subdued flames. Looks pretty badass, but I want to see it in person, and of course I'll show y'all what it looks like. All right, here we are. Let's check it out. And if you are in the Yakima, Washington area, I strongly encourage you to stop by Apple State Power Sports, the Harley dealership here. They treated me really well when I bought my 24 Street Glide. I did a video on it. It was a lot of fun. Hey, what's happening? Hey, who's this guy?
I'm sorry.
This guy.
This one is sold.
I would have this gentleman removed from your dealership. She's looking good.
About there. That's perfect.
You need that in your life. You need that in your life.
You need this in your life.
All right, so I am standing in front of the 25 Street Glide. Remember, we only had 6 models so far that Harley has come out with. Now remember, January 23rd at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, that's when the virtual launch is going to be, because we have a lot of bikes missing from the 2025 lineup. So get signed up for that virtual event. At that time, Harley will let us know what else is in store. All right, so this is the Midnight Firestorm paint scheme we saw come out here in 2025. There's also a Whiskey Firestorm, which looks really good too. It's got the ghost flame, so to speak. One thing to remember, this is a black trim bike, and so you have this color scheme option. Remember, if you go chrome, which I'm a traditional chrome guy, you get less color options. So you got to get the black trim to get this. But with that said, I'm just going to give you a walk around of this bike, show you what this paint scheme looks like. All right, so let's take a look at this bike. Now, again, Midnight Firestorm is what you're looking at. And what makes it that is you're going to see throughout this bike, you're going to see those ghost flames, and I'm trying to get you guys angles. Today's not sunny, otherwise I would have pulled this thing outside for you. It's like 32 degrees and overcast, so we'll kind of get just as good a look here inside the dealership. But you'll see those ghost flames there, and they're kind of a silver ghost flames, and they're running across the fairing there. And then you'll see, I'll give you a shot of the other side too, but you'll see they're running right across the tank there. Very reminiscent, if you think classic Harley, you go back, you really think about ghost flames. And I can think back to my 2005 Wide Glide, and it had very similar ghost flames coming down it. So it's just I was glad to see this come out in 2025. Because it's very nostalgic, so to speak, for him to kind of bring these ghost flames back. And you can see right on the side cover there, ghost flames running down that. And as we go back on the bike further, of course, that newly designed saddlebag that we saw in 24, also on the 25s. Not a lot of changes with the 25s other than as far as the Street Glide and Road Glides and stuff. Just the paint schemes is a lot of the changes we got, because significant upgrades, of course, in the 2024 models, which is why I upgraded last year from my 14 to a 24. But you can see the flames kind of work to the rear of the saddlebags there. Of course, that awesome, which I'm loving on my 24, that 117 water-cooled heads, amazing motor. If you haven't upgraded to that, it's well worth it. Of course, if you're not up to speed, we've got the infotainment control unit, the IFCU. It's a completely, in 24, it takes over the whole dash. Everything's on there, all your gauges, your entire info. It kind of controls the bike now, so to speak. And I'm loving mine. Did a long trip last year on that, and it's an amazing kind of all-in-one unit on these bikes now. We'll see if you can get a better, different shot of the ghost flames here. Yeah, I think the lighting's a little better over here. Got kind of your wedge intake on these 117s. And again, of course, everything we're seeing on this bike, if you go back to my videos for the 24, I actually bought it here at this dealership. Really fun video, and we had a good time. It gives you a lot of insight into the purchase of a Harley and kind of, you know, things to look for, and you know, which dealership you choose to buy your Harley. But I will link to that video in the description below, and also pop a card here on the screen for you guys. So I'd highly suggest you go check that video out, because you'll learn quite a bit more. Again, just because there haven't been any significant changes on these models. And although not a huge component, I really do, this tank emblem, the way they did this is different than even what's on my 24. I might add, beautiful black bike. Personally not a fan of black, not because I don't like the look of it, I think it looks badass, but it is a very hard color to keep clean. And I ride a lot, and I'm not very good at keeping my bike clean, so I like a color that masks my failures in cleaning a little bit. And this shot here might be better, guys, with the, yeah, you can really see those ghost flames working across the top of the fender there. I don't think flames can ever like get old. And the way they did them, it's not super in your face. You see some bikes and they're really loud, and everybody's got their own style, but I like how these are really subdued. Yeah, you can see those flames real good going across the fairing there. All right, Lurch, what did you think of the 25 Midnight Firestorm color?
I like it. You know, a lot of times some of the flames can be a little bit gaudy, but that's not gaudy. That's subdued. It's beautiful. You can see it depending on what light you're in. I like it. I think they did a great job with it.
And if you guys are in the Yakima area, that's the only 25 they have right now. They're going to get more, but I'd come scoop that thing up at Apple State real quick. You'll be a little bit unique with the ghost flames, because not everybody's going to spring for the extra $2,900 on that paint job, so you won't see as many of them in the wild. So that's something to consider, and they probably won't do the same thing next year. So, and definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below on what you think of the Midnight Firestorm.